Is farmed salmon safe to eat raw? Farm-raised salmon is relatively safer than wild-caught. But it still has a risk of parasites. The best choice is buying sashimi grade, or sushi grade. If you can't buy it, freeze it for more than 7 days at -20, -4 degrees Fahrenheit, to kill parasites. Problem is we can't make such temperature with our refrigerator. If we lower the temperature to the lowest, everything in the refrigerator would be frozen: ham, lettuce, milk, etc. Closing parenthesis. So, it's not realistic. I've frozen a fillet of salmon for 3 weeks at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, -18. But I was not sure whether I killed all the parasites in it at this temperature. Though I was safe and no stomach pain at all. Recently I've had an experiment. When I bought 2 pieces of salmon fillets, I sliced them to sashimi size, pictured, and spread each piece on a parchment paper. It became 3 layers of sashimi. I froze them for 3 weeks at 0 degrees Fahrenheit, -18. I thought thin sliced salmon is very effective to parasites. Taste was good after defrosting. One failure: the top layer of sashimi got a freezer burn. The second and the third layer had no problem. Moral: the top layer should have a cover to prevent the freezer burn. Postscript: Dec. 10, 2019. I'm doing the second experiment. This time I completely wrapped sashimi pieces and put it into Ziploc. I hope this will prevent the freezer burn. I'll write a report about it around the end of this year. Report: Jan. 02, 2020. 3 weeks freezing sliced salmon was successful. There was no freezer burn this time and no stomachache caused by parasites. I'm writing a week after eating. My freezing method: prepare clean paper as a base and cover it with double-size wrap. Place thin sliced salmon on the wrap and fold the wrap. Put entire stuff in a Ziploc, pictured below. I froze it for 3 weeks. Usually I buy fresh salmon from a Winn-Dixie store, Florida-based grocery chain. But this time I bought a vacuum-packed salmon fillet from a Walmart. Vacuum pack seems and sounds good, doesn't it? Actually the salmon was fishy. You shouldn't eat Walmart salmon as raw like the label says, not for raw consumption. Grew up being taught not to eat anything raw, including fish. So I don't. The difference between farmed fish and wild fish is their diet. Farmed fish are usually fed processed food, pellets. Wild fish eat natural food. Their diet makes a difference both in the texture of the meat, the color of the meat, and how it tastes. Farmed fish are kept in treated water. Wild fish are subject to pollution. That affects their taste too, as well as the safeness of eating them.